People don't know how hard you work, which, and you know what I mean? So it's a funny story because you're out there, you're hustling. People don't, what people see is social media, right? They don't realize the amount of work that goes into it, the amount of just editing and stuff like that. But how did we meet? You came by the office, you know what I mean? Like you stopped by the office to say hello. You know, you're the marketer.
Yeah, I'm a marketer. Yeah,
and that's brilliant. You know what I mean? And then you saw the podcast. And then you saw the podcast. You're like, let's do this. You know?
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I just love like filming content. You know, and I have some funny moments of like some cool experiences that I had whenever I was like getting into this whole like fame stuff.
Yeah.
Social media, but a really cool like wow moment for me because I met a lot of celebrities and stuff, and like a wow moment for me was like when I was in Vegas with Chainsmokers, but then I was at the table with them at the booth, and then Lil Jon, which I grew up listening to, walks over to me. He's like, "Hey man, are you that doctor be cracking those like those hot girls with like big butts in your like on your?" I was like, "Yeah, that's me, man." He's like, and like in my head, I was just like, "Did Lil Jon recognize me?" Like,
that's awesome.
What? That's when I was like, it was a wow moment for me, like in life right there, you know?
Yeah.
That was like one of them, and then I mean, that was one. I mean, there's a couple, but yeah. But that was just a really funny moment because I was like at a party and he walked over to me. I was like, Lil Jon, you see my videos.
Good feeling, right?
Yeah.
Unbelievable feeling.
Yeah. And then like, we changed numbers, and then I went out with him that night, and man, that guy can party. I don't know how old that guy is, but he can party. I remember him bringing girls over to me, and he's like, "Girls, this Dr. Cracks. He's the most famous chiropractor. Girls, come on over here." And then like, it was so cool and it was so funny. I mean, he's a legit hype man, like in real life too, like the way he is. Yeah.
That's really cool.
And then I went to a show, and after that, like we partied, and then I went home before he did. I was just like,
he kept going, huh?
Yeah, he kept going. I was like, man, I'm out, man. This guy, he kept going. Yeah. I was impressed. I mean, but I guess that's his job, right? So,
how do you like Miami now?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I go to like a lot of restaurants out here.
I see all your stories on Instagram. I mean, listen, you're constantly posting, keeping stuff up to date. But
yeah. I'm always doing something fun. I went to live this past weekends. So when I do a lot of collabs, I know a lot of artists, like EDM artists, rap artists, hip hop artists, like pop artists and stuff. So like if they're in town, they'll invite me. So that's why I went to live. I was on stage with them. Like I used to go like, believe it or not, I only go out really to big clubs in Miami as if an artist invites me.
That's awesome.
That's the only time I go out.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to show too much of my face, like unless an artist invites me, because they're like, man, this guy's always here.
Yeah.
So I go when an artist invites me, or but I used to go to like some like littler bars like more often, but for the big ones, I only go with the artists.
And the restaurants, everything. Listen, Miami's a fun place, man.
Yeah. So speaking of it, I'm on an app called OTH. They might see this, but it's an app where they have influencers. They give you $3,000 a week to spend. So they give you like a little black card, like an OTH black card. And then it's like a credit on there. They give you $3,000 a week. So, and then each restaurant I can go to has different prices that I can use in that restaurant. So
really?
Yeah. So like one restaurant might say I can spend $350 there, right? And then the requirement is, so like if I go to that restaurant, I got to do one picture post and then one story post of for 15 second story post of me just enjoying the meal. And then I get $350 to spend there.
That's
and
unbelievable,
then,
man.
Yeah. So then it'll take just $350 off the $3,000 for that week. Cause every week I get a new $3,000 just kind of refreshes every week. It doesn't add up.
It's like a stipend.
Yeah. So
wait, so the meal's paid for. Meal's paid for.
Yeah. Well, it's cool. Cause
or do you have to pay a little bit out of pocket?
No.
You give a tip or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, if you go over your limit, so
sure. If
you pay like $500, then you pay like the remaining balance, of like $150.
Dude, you're living in the world of celebrities, man. You are a celebrity.
Yeah, but I mean, it's cool though. So, they don't just have restaurants. They have like Botox places. They have like for girls that are big on there, you like eyelash. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. Like they have like these like cards that can pick you up and like. It's cool because they want you to post,
Yeah, they want you to post.
Yeah.
So they're willing to give you a stipend. Influencer shows up.
Yeah, I get like free bottle service at places too, like for just posting.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, that one's not on the app. That's just people I know. They just give me free bottles because like they want me to pull up there, It's like random. I don't know.
That's awesome. I'm not in influencer status yet. I mean, I got a little bit of following. Occasionally, if I go to like a lawyer function, someone would be like, "Bro, you're on Instagram." Yeah. Well, that's as best as it gets for me, and it's usually like some nerd,
Yeah, but that's good though. Well, I mean, no, but the thing is, like, you're already ahead of other people though,
Yeah.
Like you made the step to do it. Like,
yeah.
Like the biggest thing is to make that step to start making content. Because I remember. When I started doing my social media, everyone was like making fun of me. Like, why are you doing like videos for TikTok? That's for kids. Like, you shouldn't do this, Like, I remember my parents were telling me that, and like, even my brothers were. But now they brag about me. But But initially they're like, why are you doing this?
I heard
like,
I heard the same exact stuff.
Yeah.
All TikTok
Don't worry.
stuff.
Like, just tell yourself like you should do it because like you enjoy it. Like it's fun to do, you know. But I mean, and it's good for business, but they don't see it that way until you make it, right? So
until you do it, yeah. I mean,
and now you're doing great.